It's safe to say that the DC cinematic universe is quite inconsistent. While DC's introduction to film was quite promising,
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me! Who's got you?
Wait till they get a load of me.
it has seen some major flops that has seriously damaged the company's reputation. DC was known for standalone superhero films with their own unique tone, starting with classics such as the Superman movie to masterpieces such as the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight series.
Kill the Batman.
Marvel seemed to be following a similar strategy with films such as Blade and Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. This all changed when Marvel took a chance. In 2008 came Iron Man. The film took everyone, including me, by surprise. It took a not-so-well-known superhero and made him mainstream, of course with the help of Robert Downey Jr.'s phenomenal take on Tony Stark.
No one's allowed to talk, is that it? You can't talk?
No, you intimidate them.
Good God, you're a woman.
But it wasn't the film itself that changed the game. It was what the film was open for. A cinematic universe for all other Marvel heroes. If this worked, the possibilities would be limitless. It wasn't long before there were several of these Marvel movies, all leading to an Avengers movie. Once again, to everyone's surprise, the Avengers not only met our expectations, it surpassed them. Every character was at their best and the film was epic. It became obvious that DC wanted a piece of the action. I'd imagine the producer meeting went something like this. Why didn't we think of making one universe so we can make movies forever? Well, some of our characters have different tones that may not mesh well with others. It would be inconsistent. Who gives a crap about consistency? I'll tell you what I care about. Consistently making a lot of money. Make it happen. Instead of staying on course with what worked, they created a DC universe of their own, starting with Man of Steel. I happen to enjoy this film very much. It seemed to be a very good blend of realism and fantasy. But unlike Marvel, DC didn't let the beer brew to completion. Instead of first giving each hero their own film leading to the Justice League climax, they went right to Batman vs. Superman and then Justice League. With Batman vs. Superman being a letdown, the hype for the Justice League was not really there. The film itself seemed rushed with characters that we did not know or care about yet. Just when DC seemed damaged beyond repair, there were some successes such as Wonder Woman and Aquaman. Now that the bleeding had stopped, it was time for DC to get back in the race with Marvel. But DC still couldn't find its tone. They would have to either embrace fun and colorful like Marvel or dark and realistic. Just as Marvel released the incredibly successful Endgame and Spider-Man Far From Home, DC was working on something completely different. In 2019, Joker hit theaters. Despite some undeserved controversy and criticism, it blew everyone away with its realism and intellect. Joker did something that the Marvel Cinematic Universe can never do. It brought comic book characters to the real world. It made even the Christopher Nolan films look like fantasy. In my opinion, I believe this is the right path for DC going forward. Instead of a cinematic universe, why not standalone realistic films? It also creates two options for us viewers. If you are in the mood for lighthearted and fun, you can go see a Marvel movie. And if you want dark, dramatic, and realistic, you can see a DC film. This will also allow DC to be its own brand and not have to try to outdo Marvel every time. What do you think DC's path should be going forward? Comment below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Ron from Redefine Our Prime. Thanks for watching.